What's up, guys? Ricky here with another review on the McFarlane Toys Spawn little miniature figures. Originally, I was not going to buy these. They were $24.99, but I got these at Target. They were on sale for $16.99. It looks like they're going down in price. I don't know if they're just not selling well or if they're just on sale or what. But yeah, so I decided to pick them up to review for you all, and we'll take a look at it. So, got the Gunslinger comic book here, which is very cool. You get the Gunslinger action figure. And not too bad. Obviously, the paint details are smaller, but you do have some good silver dry brushing there where the bullets are. That looks nice. You do have red dry brushing over the leg, which looks good as well. But there's also a lot of pieces that aren't painted, like the boots and, the stuff on the right side of the leg as well. So if you really want to customize these ones, it could be something fun to do. So I do miniature customs too, so this might be something fun to tackle just to make it look very realistic. And then here you go, you got Augur, which I'm not super familiar with Augur. We got some cool textures. Looks like you have a blue, and looks like they dry brush some white on certain spots to bring out the detail. And honestly, you could dry brush a white on there too, or on the rest of it, just very lightly, and bring out those details, and they would pop. And we could even do a wash on it too, and it'd look nice. So there, and then this one we have Spawn and Anti-Spawn. So it comes with the comic book. And then you have, obviously, Spawn. Looking pretty good, good details. Obviously not everything's painted on here either. So like the wrists aren't painted, but you do have this painted on the shoulder. Then you have the chain, and obviously there's some holsters and stuff on the legs that aren't painted. Some of the other stuff is. So same thing, definitely some customization opportunity, but pretty nice. And then Anti-Spawn, so I'm really waiting for this to be a 7-inch figure, so I hope that they release this as such, because I would love a 7-inch figure. But looking good. So you got the cool kind of navy tones, or I don't think it's black. Looks more like a navy. And then you have the gold, nice golds on there. You got purple cape. Cool gold boots, looking nice. Same thing, you could definitely do a black wash on those gold boots, and they look really good. But overall, pretty nice. So let's open these up and see what we're looking at. Okay, so it looks like it came with this base, and it looks like, see the bottom, it just clips in here, just like so. Then you have your own little stand. Looks like for the comic book. So let's see how this looks real quick. So we'll put it here. Okay, so here's the comic. Okay, so we got it set up here with the stand and the comic, and it's leaning forward a little bit, so I don't know how long that's going to stay like that, but we'll see. But you got the figures up here looking really good. Actually, really good detail for being pretty small, especially the regular Spawn there. And I'm deciding, so this thing comes in and out, deciding if I want to squeeze this in there or not. I don't know. Maybe it might look better, but maybe I'll cut it off here because we don't need all the attention to things. But this might look actually really cool, the green behind the character. So this is pretty cool. So we'll see. Might do that. That's pretty cool. But yeah, so here we go. Let's look at the figures real quick. So Anti-Spawn, and I'm hoping that they make the 7-inch version of this, which I assume since they're doing a page puncher, maybe that's in the works. I hope so, because this figure would be sweet. So, right, this is like a black, I think this is black, almost like a navy color maybe. Comes with the gold highlights, obviously. Looks like we could black wash that if we want to make the detail pop a little bit more, especially there. And a nice purple cape that flows well. And it looks like the articulation, just goes straight up and down on the legs. And then it looks like the arms, yes, the arms are on a ball joint. So you can move them up and back, but you can also move them side to side, which is nice. But that's the only articulation for the most part. And then it does look like it has a swivel here as well, a waist swivel, so you can swivel it side to side. So these do not have the regular 22 points of articulation. It has, let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, okay. So, and the head does move. Get a little bit of a tilt. So it fits in well actually with some of my miniatures. So I'll show you like side by side with some of these real quick with some of the stuff that I do have. So that's the anti-spawn. So looking forward to that. And here's the regular spawn. And the detail for being a small figure, like I said, this looks good. They did great on this. Right, so we could paint the wrist red if we wanted to match this. We could paint the little pouches there red as well if we want to do that. Otherwise, the painting for being small is actually pretty good. It looks like they didn't continue the white down here either. But the cape looks nice. So same thing, the articulation, legs go up. Arms are on a ball joint. Do have a wrist or a waist swivel, and then head articulation. So, yeah, looking pretty good. Apologies for the black fingernails. I just was doing black washing, so my hands don't look the best. But okay, so that one looks pretty cool. So let's break into the other one real quick and show that side by side. Okay, and here is Gunslinger and Augur out of the package. And I'm not a huge, and I'm not really a big, oops, sorry. I don't really know who Augur is for the most part, but yeah, I do know Gunslinger. So let's take a quick look real quick. Here we go. Okay, so Gunslinger, got a nice hat. Face looks good. Did some silver dry brushing here to show off the bullets. Cool browns there for the holsters. Red there. It looks like we could paint here these pouches red if we'd like. In the boots, they just left black. We could also paint those. But the legs go out just like the others. You do have the ball joint and the arms. I think this one would definitely benefit from a black wash because there's so much hidden detail there. But overall, not bad. So you could definitely customize these if you're into painting miniatures. Okay, and then Augur, who I know nothing about at all. The same articulation, legs go out. You do have a waist swivel, and you do have ball joints on the shoulders. And like I said, this one, they did a great job here with the blue, and then they dry brushed the white. It might be worth kind of doing that just really lightly across the whole thing, just so these textures pop, because they're kind of hidden just in the blue of everything, so that might be worth doing. Also, black wash would really pop some of these details too, especially after you dry brushed a little bit. But you're looking good. Okay, let's get these side by side real quick. Okay, here they are together. Pretty cool looking. Cool. Okay, looking great. Okay, let's do a quick size comparison. Okay, here's a quick size comparison. So we get the page punchers in the middle. You have your standard miniature right there. So just if you were curious if it fits in with miniature scale, it does not with standard miniature. So it's from a game called HeroScape that I also post on this channel. And then there's another miniature right there. This is from Mutant Chronicles. It's a bigger scale miniature, obviously still smaller. You have Spawn from the Pressman game from 94 or 95. Obviously they're bigger than that, and that's where the Violator is from as well. Then you can see it compared to the 7-inch scale figures. You have Gunslinger in front of Gunslinger, and then you have Spawn in front of Spawn. So hopefully that gives you a good idea of the size. Okay, final thoughts on the page punchers. I think they're pretty cool. So I didn't really, like I said earlier, I didn't plan on getting them, but for the, $16.99 price point for two, I thought that was pretty good, and I thought it'd be fun just to try. So I'm probably not going to get any others. I might get more of the Spawn, just we'll see. But it is cool that it comes with a comic book. Comes with a comic book, a stand, and two figures for $16.99 is pretty good. So, like I said, I was pondering on maybe using this for like a miniatures game, but it is a little big, so I may not. But overall, right, these are some really cool pieces that you could definitely customize pretty quickly, or not if you don't want to, because they're pretty small. But I don't know, I think they're pretty cool. So I'd say right now, right, they are at Target for $16.99. I'd say why not pick them up? I think they're a pretty cool addition to have if you are a Spawn collector. So thank you all for supporting this channel. Like and subscribe. I think we just passed 1,400 subscribers, so appreciate you all supporting the channel. And yeah, let's see if we can get to 2,000. Perfect. Thank you all so much, and I'll catch you in the next video.